There is one outreach method separating you with no clients, no money, sad and confused, trapped and ready to quit copywriting from being me. 10K a month in 2 months with copywriting, scaling easily, signing A-plus clients, and finally free. Here's me making 60K in the last 30 days. Here's me doing $82,000 in the past 5 months from my low-ticket school with no work. Here's me going to London, spending time with Charlie Morgan, with my business partner Luca, and living the life of my dreams. And I want that for you guys, which is why I'm going to share with you the one method that separates you from doing this on your own right now. And this outreach method, here's the message right here. Yo, you do anything with... Okay, I'm just playing with you guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. This is not it, right? This is clearly not it. Ha, I got you, right? I'm dead. I think I'm so funny, but I'm not. This is cringe. Well, to be honest with you, right? The real reason you can't get copywriting clients has nothing to do with your outreach script. Has nothing to do with your IG or Twitter profile or your follower count. It's not even your copywriting skill. You can't get clients because you don't understand the components of acquisition. It's that simple, but no one has told you this. And here's the proof that this statement is true. I've helped over 75 copywriters land paying clients. All of these screenshots right here are paid. And in case you're like, oh, KJ, you're scrolling fast, these are fake, I'll put this in the description. You can just go look at it. No sales pitch or nothing. Just go look at the proof to show you that this stuff works, because I know that if you believe it works, it'll work for you, which is why I'm going to teach it to you. So 75 clients have been signed using this method, and I'm going to show you exactly why. And it's through the components of acquisition. So let's get into it. You see, copywriting is a tool. View copywriting as a hammer. And there's 2 types of routes you can go with using this tool. Either you have I don't know why there's like balloons going on. Either you have no understanding of the components of acquisition, which is basically like a baby with a hammer, which is you right now. You have no clue how to use the hammer. You know the hammer is useful, you know it's valuable, but you have no clue how to use it. No idea. Versus someone who has complete understanding of the components of acquisition, how to actually get clients for yourself and for your clients. Then you can build a house. You can build something incredible. You can build a structure. You can build a 100K a month business. You can become a rich copywriter. All these guys that you see online making tons of money with copywriting, spoiler alert, it's not just copywriting. They understand the components of acquisition. They are a master carpenter who can use the tool of copywriting. That's the secret. That's why you're not getting results from following these stupid outreach messages like, oh, just send, you do anything with email? Bro, that's like a baby girl with a hammer just flailing it around. You have no clue what you're doing. So what I want to do is I want to teach you the components of acquisition for free. 1, because I'm bored and this will be fun. And 2, so that you can finally make some money and join my paid program, right? That's how this works. If you make money from my stuff, then you'll probably join my stuff. So I'm gonna help you make some money for free. So here we go. Let's do it. Component number 1, market and niche. You see, the market and niche is something that people talk about, but you probably don't really understand. And all a market really is people with similar conditions. We're going to talk about conditions a lot in just a second. But there are external circumstances that created the market, and you need to understand them. Because if you understand how a market got formed, you can understand those people inside the market. And then you can market to them and make a ton of money. And so you must be able to spot past and present trend formations. Let me give you an example. You guys, the copywriting market, this did not exist until a couple things happened. The first is Andrew Tate went viral. He launched The Real World, and inside The Real World, there was a copywriting path. And you chose that path, and you started learning about copywriting. You were sold on the idea of copywriting, but here's the problem. You didn't learn how to actually copyright. You did not learn how to become a master carpenter who can use this tool. Instead, you were just this. You learned about the tool, but you didn't learn how to use it. And so that is a condition that formed this market. You would not be watching this video had that not happened. Or condition number 2, Iman Gadzhi started selling a part of his course, teaching people how to become copywriters. And so he ran a big marketing push, enlightening people on the skill of copywriting, how valuable it is. So this created this market that you are in. And so I understand that, and I'm able to leverage that to make money. But no matter who you're serving, you must know, what market am I trying to serve? And what conditions form this market? Another example is the market for school owners who own school communities didn't exist a year, 2 years ago, right? It was not a big thing. But because Hormozy joined Sam Ovens with school, and the product is incredible, and now they're running ads and running these big competitions, everyone is starting a school. And now there's an entire market of school owners who need copywriters. And so when you can sit there and look at the market and see it for how it is, you start to see opportunities. And those opportunities will make you a ton of freaking money. But it all starts from being aware that this market even exists. Right now, you guys are just slinging DMs that look like this and absolutely getting nowhere. And you're wondering why nothing's happening. It's because you lack understanding of the components of acquisition. And the first component is understanding that there is a market. There is a niche. And you must be able to spot past and present trend formations. So for instance, fitness coaches online, that's a market and niche. How did it form? Who do people look up to in that niche? What are they trying to accomplish, right? You must understand that there is a market and niche. And the better you can spot past trends and present trends, the more money you will make. Moving on to component number 2, potential clients. These are the people you are trying to sign. So inside of a market, you have potential clients. These are people represented in purple. And really what they are is you want to understand the mental conditions of your potential clients. Because the more you understand your customers, the more money you will make. So this is all about the who. Who is it that you're trying to serve, right? What are their problems? What are their pains caused by those problems? What is their goal? What is the desires? Why do they want to reach that goal? So for instance, let's imagine this is the copywriter niche, the niche that I serve, right? I serve you guys. So by understanding you guys, your problems, your pains, your goals, and your desires, I know that your problem is not making any money with copywriting, mainly because you can't get clients. The pain that causes is that you're still stuck in a 9-to-5, or you're still going to school. Your parents don't believe in you. Your friends don't believe you. Hell, you don't even believe in yourself at this point because you've been trying to make money online for so long and it's not happening. And you're like, maybe I should just give up. You can't travel the world like you want to. You can't even take your girlfriend out to eat a nice dinner because you're broke. You have to drive Uber. Like, I know your pains because I know you guys. And this is the market that I serve. I serve you. And the more I understand you, the more money I will make. And I understand your goal is to make $10K a month with copywriting. But why do you want that goal? Well, because you want to be free. You want to show people that you are above average. You're so scared of being average, you are willing to do whatever it takes to escape that fate. And so that's why you have that goal. And I understand that because I understand you guys. And so when you understand your potential clients, that's when you unlock insane power. So check this out. You guys think you're special, right? That was me when I first started. I thought I was special. No one was like me. Newsflash, there's a million people exactly like us. We're all the same, okay? We're all weird. We're all weirdos trying to make money online, but we're all the same. And so if you understand one person in your niche really well, what happens is you actually understand all of them. It's a fractal in nature. So it's insanely high leverage. Like when I sat down and really thought about the problems that you have, I unlocked the problems that the whole market has because it's fractal. And so by understanding one person very well who you're trying to serve, you understand all of them. So for instance, if you were going to go with the school owner market, that's your niche, the more you understand the pains of a school owner, the more you understand the pains of all the school owners, which means you can make way more money. And so you guys are trying to focus on these outreach templates and scripts, and you're missing the point. That script is not going to work in a different niche. It all depends on what is your market and then what is their problems, their pains, their goal, and their desires. As soon as you know those things, you will make money. I promise you. Why? Because I've seen it happen 75 times, okay? So stop listening to these gurus saying like, oh, try the biz and the riz and bait and switch. Like, bro, understand your customers. Sometimes it's that simple. You guys just don't want to hear the simple stuff. You'd rather be sold tactics, right? But yeah, that's the truth, is you must understand your customers, okay? And why this gets so crazy is because what we're going to do in the next section, you'll see, is we're going to try to fill in these holes that the market has. So these little chunks in your potential clients are these desires that are unfulfilled. So everybody has a problem they're trying to solve and a desire that they want. And so this creates a hole of unfulfillment. Just like you guys want to make money with copywriting. Right now, that's a hole in your life. You want to fill it. You want that value to come by solving that problem. And the better you understand this problem and the pains it causes, the more specific you can tailor your solution. So right now, you have no clue who you're serving. Like this is you right now. Like you don't know. You know there's a problem, but you don't know. Like it's not specific. You don't know what's going on. But as you understand these things, You gain specificity on the exact detail of the problem you solve. And that's going to allow you to sign clients like crazy. And so moving on to component 3, which is where this all ties together, is your offer, okay? Your offer. How do you solve the problem they have? Because like we talked about, copywriting is a tool. But if you can't use that tool to solve any useful problems, no one's going to pay you. That's how I was able to hit 10K a month in 2 months, is because I understood this stuff first. And as soon as I learned copywriting, I was like, whoa, this is valuable. I immediately went and got clients, solved their problems, and made a bunch of money. But you don't understand how to get clients because you don't understand these components, which is why I'm teaching you. So component number 3 is the offer. So as you can see here, your offer is going to fill in the gap that they have. You custom tailor your offer to match their problem, to solve it, create value, and you make a lot of money. But here's the problem. Most of your guys' offers, most of you don't even have offers. You're just slinging outreach messages and you have no clue what you're doing. But let's say your potential customers, their problem looks like this triangle, and you come along and you sell them this thing. And you're trying to have this be your offer. Do they want this? No. Will it solve their problem? No. It doesn't fit their latent conditions, which is why you cannot skip knowing latent conditions. If you don't know latent conditions, you can't make a good offer. And every single offer is only dependent on the niche, on the market. So an offer that might work for fitness coaches might not work for YouTube entrepreneurs. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the niche and the latent conditions. And so you build your offer on the mental conditions that you found from your potential clients. And so up here, right, we want to figure out the problems, pains, goal, and desires. But with your offer, you want to focus on the outcome. The what. What do you do? What result do they get, right? Like, what is the result they would get from working with you? Number 2, the solution, which is how do you get them that result? And 3 is you. Why? Why should they trust you? Why should they give you their hard-earned money? Like, why should they trust you? And once again, this is fractal. So whenever you build a solution that fits perfectly with the problems that every person in your market has, bro, you just scale like crazy and print money. This is how you hit 10K a month, 20K a month, 100K a month, right? It's insane. It's insane. So here's an example of how specificity works with the offer. So here you have latent conditions of people you don't understand. And here's you slinging a basic outreach method that you bought from some online guru, right? Yo, you need emails? Nothing. There's nothing happening here. There's no exchange. They don't want it. Versus specificity by understanding these components, right? Here's the problem they have. You understand it completely. Here's your offer statement. I help school owners launch and nurture their email list to add an extra 5K plus to their school every month. I'm going to say MRR. 5K MRR to their school every month. Notice how it includes who we help. It includes what we do. It also includes the outcome we provide by doing this. Boom. It fits perfectly to solve this problem in the market. And if there's a million of these people with this exact problem, you just copy and paste and scale like crazy. Scale like crazy. And you can charge like 1 to 2K for this easily. You can even charge 3 to 4 if you actually guarantee that. So this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not hard to get clients. You guys are just completely clueless. And I'm hoping this video enlightens you. So what I want to do is I want to make this super simple and give you 5 questions. If you answer these 5 questions completely and you iterate on it, meaning you keep answering them and keep refining your answers, you will sign clients. Once again, why? Because I've seen it happen 75 plus times. I can keep scrolling, link in the description if you want to see all that proof, and no sales pitch. So yeah, easy. Now, the big 5. First is, what market do you serve? What market do you want to serve? This is all built around your passion. If you don't have passion for the market you serve, it's going to be very hard to make money long term because you're going to get bored. You're going to get burnt out. But if you love the people you serve, you will make money. So for instance, I got one of my clients, Nick, is doing 30K a month in the music industry niche. So he was a producer. Then he started making content in that niche. Then he started serving them. And now he's making 30K a month. And the music industry has like no money. So if he's making 30K a month in that industry, it's crazy. All because he loves serving them. He's passionate about music. So he loves to serve people in the music industry. Next is, what are their mental conditions? So once you know who you serve, you must figure out what are their mental conditions, their problems, their pains, their fears, their failures, desires. past experiences, all that stuff. Number 3 is, what is the outcome you provide for them? So now that you know their problems, what outcome do you provide using copywriting, right? Don't just say, hey, I'm a copywriter. No, tell them, what do you use the tool for? What problem do you solve? Then number 4, how do you provide that outcome, right? How do you make sure that outcome happens? And number 5, why should they trust you? And guys, the levels of creativity that you can use to answer this are astronomical. Most of you have just never thought for yourself because the gurus have ruined your mind. And I want to enlighten you. Hopefully this video is like changing how you see everything. That's the goal with this. Because you're seeing the truth, right? You're seeing through guru lies and you're seeing, wow, this is actually how the world works. This is why KJ makes so much money. This is why other people in his program make money. It's because of this. For instance, why should they trust you? You can have pain investment. That's one of the principles that I teach a lot to my guys. If you don't have any testimonials, that's fine. Show them your database of 50 VSLs that you've studied and broken down. Show them the 10 YouTube channels that you've broken down their entire funnels and analyzed every single key point. You got to work. If you don't work, you're never going to make money. So if you don't know how I signed my first clients having no testimonials, I just showed them irrefutable proof that I worked my tail off. I showed them a thumbnail database of 250 thumbnails that I had studied and broken down. They're like, wow, this kid is crazy, right? And so here's some examples to make this really tangible for you. Like, here's my example, right? This is how I make $80K a month. What market do you want to serve? Well, copywriters. I love you guys. I was you guys. I am you guys. Therefore, that's who I want to serve. What are their mental conditions? I have a whole Miro. I'm not going to show it to you guys because honestly, it just would take too long. But I have a Miro where I have gone in insane depth. Like, honestly, I read this to some of my coaching guys and they were tearing up on the group call because they're like, wow, I just hit like their emotions so well because I know you guys so well after this point. And then next, what is the outcome you provide for them? So I help copywriters sign 3 to 5 paying clients guaranteed. How do I do that? Using my bulletproof outreach system. High Value Outreach 2.0 is a system I created that gets clients 100%. If you run it, it gets clients. That's it. And then why should they trust you? Well, you guys are watching this right now. My YouTube video shows you systems proof, basically saying that, hey, you can't fake knowing this stuff. Either I know it or I don't, right? So by showing you this video is proof, right? So some of you guys might buy my coaching program in the future. And this video might play a part in that because I'm showing you, wow, this dude really knows what he's talking about. And you can't fake that. Either you do or you don't. And so that's why you should trust me. Next is testimonials. Clearly, I have more than enough testimonials, which means stuff works. Also, I have client interviews, etc. Like, there's so many different things you can use to get people to trust you, but it's really just being authentic and then actually doing what the frick you say. Like, if you say you write VSLs, bro, you don't have to have 1 million VSL testimonials, but you better have like a database of 100 VSLs that you've broken down word for word and exact templates and proof to show them. You must prove why should they trust you, which is why you reaching out on Instagram, just slinging a DM like, yo, I'm this person and I do this. It's like, dude, who cares? I don't know who you are. Why should I trust you? You got to get creative. You must show them why. So here's another example for you guys. If I was doing copywriting like full time and not doing like coaching and all this other stuff, obviously I do copywriting full time. I write these videos and all this stuff, but like, you know what I'm saying? If I was just a copywriter back in the day, I would focus on school owners. So I'd be like, what market do you want to serve? School owners. What are their mental conditions? I would interview school owners. I would go and look in the school communities. I would go research videos on people who were catering to school owners, etc. I would figure out what is the life of a school owner? What are their problems, their pains? Then, but based on that, I would come up with an outcome. So here's an example. I'll add 5 to 10K in MRR to your school. How would I provide that outcome? An example could be my 3-step school funnel. I'd build out a bulletproof school funnel, show them how I would use it to get results. And then why should they trust me? I would show them pain investment. I would show them me studying the top 50 school owners on the platform. I'd show them systems proof of exactly what I would build for them, the process I would take them through. I would have confidence on the Loom or on the outreach, whatever I send to them. I'd give them free value up front, which obviously I'm a huge proponent of, right? Same thing for how I started. The market I wanted to serve was YouTubers selling products. What were their mental conditions? Well, I was a failing YouTuber, so I kind of understood some of YouTubers, and I had a network of YouTubers, so I just asked them, hey, what is it like to sell a product? What are your problems? What are your pains? The outcome I provided for them was I would guarantee them, I pretty much just promised anybody whatever they wanted to hear, to be straight up with you guys. I would just be like, yeah, I'll guarantee you 10K from this email sequence. And how would I provide that outcome? It would depend. I'd be like, here's an email system. Usually sales pages. Sales pages was the big one that I sold. So I'd be like, hey, I will optimize and rewrite you a perfect sales page to sell your course like crazy. That was the big outcome, or that was how I provided the outcome, was selling the course. And then why should they trust you? I had tons of research. I had no testimonials, but tons of research. I would show them my databases. I would show them like my database of 200 sales pages. I would break down 15 sales pages and show them how I'd figure out exactly the right sequence. And that's how I hit 10K a month with copywriting. So hopefully this has enlightened you guys. And like I said, it works. It really works. And so if you want to make money, just focus on this. Don't worry about your stupid outreach DM message, and focus on understanding the components of acquisition. Hopefully this helped you guys. Yeah. Love you guys. See you later. And go make some money.